I found strange knockoffs of the most popular fast food restaurants, but are any of them actually better than the real thing? First is Mr. Charlie's, a McDonald's copycat that's only vegan. Inside it looks insane. The McDonald's red and yellow is basically everywhere, but you'll notice instead of golden arches or a Happy Meal smile, there's a golden frown. So over here from McDonald's, we got a Happy Meal, a McFlurry, and a Big Mac. And over here at Mr. Charlie's, we have a Kid's Frowny Meal, a Mr. Chuck Burger, and a Mr. Fluffhead. The Mr. Chuck Burger is supposed to be the same as a Big Mac, and the Mr. Fluffhead, I guess, is similar to a McFlurry. The McDonald's meal costs $22. Mr. Charlie's costs $32. That's a $10 difference. But let's see if it's worth it. I mean, they look virtually identical. McCharlie's fries, decent. I don't know, there's something about these McDonald's fries. But as far as portions go, I mean, this is definitely a difference between the two kid sizes. When it comes to quantity, Mr. Charlie's definitely wins. But when it comes to taste, you can't beat McDonald's. Let's try out the Happy Meal here. We got these chicken nuggets. Looks like we got tangy barbecue sauce to dip them in. I mean, if I was a kid, I'd be happy with this meal. All right, I don't need to describe to you what's on a Big Mac. Let's go for it. It's a classic burger that everyone likes. This is the Mr. Chuck burger. Look how big this is. Let's compare the sizes real quick. This is way bigger. So this looks like it has all the same ingredients. We got lettuce, we got the special sauce, 3 pieces of bread. Let's try it out. This is really good. I'd say the only difference is the patties are a little bit mushier on the vegan, but a pretty good alternative. Now for the last thing, dessert. We got a McFlurry here. I've always liked vanilla ice cream from McDonald's. But let's compare the McFlurry to the Mr. Fluffhead. Whoa. So this doesn't have candy mixed in. What it does have is caramel. I like it, it's good. But when it comes to taste, I think the McFlurry tastes better. So overall, McDonald's win, but Mr. Charlie's was very close. This is Chimellier, and everything on the menu is Korean fried chicken. Basically, it's Chick-fil-A, but the chicken has a sauce. But does that make it any better? First, let's try the Chick-fil-A, and it also has their special Chick-fil-A sauce. Sauce kind of tastes like honey mustard. Sweet and a little tangy. Got some different sauces here. So these fries are definitely different. They're not waffle cut. They're like shoestring style. They appear to have some type of orange seasoning on it. They almost have a little bit of a sweetness to it. This sauce is kind of like a tangy Thousand Island. Honestly, I think I like it better than the Chick-fil-A sauce. But now let's try the Chick-fil-A burger. Juicy chicken tastes good. A lot of people know what this one tastes like, but let's compare it to the Chimellier. And here we go, look at that. So the full meal from Chick-fil-A of fries, a burger, and a drink was $13.76. Now the Chimellier burger, fries, and a drink was $15.57. But look at the difference in size of this burger. Oh my gosh. That is the biggest chicken patty I've ever seen. But now it's time for the moment of truth. Which one tastes better? Let's try a little bit out here. I'm gonna dip it here. In case it's too spicy, I'm just gonna do a little bit. It's kind of sweet. Tastes a little bit like a sweet and sour sauce. All right, my verdict, definitely think the chicken burger is better from Chimellier. You get so much more chicken, and the chicken is just prepared even better than the Chick-fil-A. Overall, I gotta give it to Chimellier. Next is Cinnaholic. Very similar to Cinnabon. They sell gourmet cinnamon rolls. But looking on TikTok, this place may actually be better for one specific reason. Everything is customizable here with 18 different frostings and 21 different toppings. What's supposed to be unique about here is that you can actually customize your own cinnamon roll. Oh man, these look good. So we got the classic Cinnabon right here. Looks pretty good. Smells good. And now let's compare it to the classic called the OG here at Cinnaholic. That's got a lot more frosting on it. So size comparison, the Cinnabon looks a little bit higher, but they're about the same size. As far as price goes, the Cinnabon was around $6.25 and the Cinnaholic was $6.50. So basically the same price. All right, let's start with the Cinnabon here. It's got sweet cinnamon flavor. It's a good cinnamon roll. Let's compare it to Cinnaholic. When you cut into it, it was like so much softer, but like in a good way. You know, the Cinnabon was kind of chewy, so this tastes like it was just made. Classic, I'd say I like the Cinnaholic better. It just tastes really fresh. From Cinnabon, we got the Oreo specialty roll. Now, when I went to Cinnabon, they only had 3 options for specialty rolls, and I chose the Oreo one. Over at Cinnaholic, I was able to customize my roll. All right, it's got this chocolate sauce on it, which looks pretty good, actually. Cinnabon did this one pretty good. And then it has Oreos with that crunch. I see why people would order this. But now we got this beast that I created. Honestly, it's all on me whether this tastes good or not because I chose my own toppings here. Wow. This is crazy. I feel like I'm having 5 desserts in one. It actually tastes really good with the pretzels. Like the saltiness and the marshmallow. It almost reminds me of like a campfire, but it's different. This is apparently all vegan. Blows my mind. Doesn't taste vegan at all. So I gotta say, for that reason alone, the Cinnaholic is better. But instead of Panda Express, you can visit China Express and apparently get much larger portions. Being more of a mom and pop shop, the inside felt much more intimate than a Panda Express. But even so, there was plenty of options to choose from. All right, we got the China Express and the Panda Express. The Panda Express was $12.96 and the China Express was $13.11. Pretty much the same price. Portion size, wow. China Express gave a whole lot more food. I mean, look at the difference. It looks like the orange chicken from Panda Express looks crispier, and China Express's one looks a little bit less crispy to me. Chow mein first, from Panda Express. Chewy, salty, a little oily, it's got a good flavor. So already I can tell there's not as much cabbage in the China Express as there was in the Panda Express. See how the noodles taste though. They're softer, they're thicker, but the flavor is not as good as the Panda Express. I'd say Panda Express wins on the chow mein. But here's the important one. Who wins on the orange chicken? That's a really good orange chicken. Now let's compare it to the China Express. Man, that was a lot of dough. The food tastes better from Panda Express. Therefore, my verdict, Panda Express wins. But next is Junior Cookies, a crumble cookie copycat that has a similar large menu of rotating cookie flavors. All right, let's try out some cookies. So now we got the crumble cookies here and the junior cookies here. So for the crumble cookies, we got a chocolate chip cookie, a brownie cookie, and a cookies and cream cookie. Now the juniors, we have a little bit different options here, but we have a chocolate cornflake cookie, a Oreo cheesecake cookie, a chocolate chip cookie, and then this big Nutella chocolate cookie. So the price of the crumble cookie is $6, and the junior cookie is the same price, $6. Pretty much the same size. Let's try the crumble chocolate chip first. Soft, gooey, got a little bit of a crunch. Pretty good cookie though. This one has a good consistency, a good texture in there. It's pretty soft. It's not as sweet, which I like, because sometimes I feel like when the cookies are too sweet, it just tastes like a bunch of sugar. I'm gonna give the win here to Junior. Let's try the Junior Special Cookie. This one has Nutella in it. I think this one's better. The junior one is like super crispy on the outside and soft and gooey on the inside. Look at all that chocolate oozing out of it. They're both very sweet, but I say the junior one's better. Now we got the crumble cookies and cream cookie. Looks solid. It's pretty good. Kind of tastes like an Oreo cookie. I'd say this is one of my favorite ones from Crumble. So my verdict, Junior Cookies gets the win. This is Ari's. They literally just dropped the beef from Arby's and turned a roast beef chain into a burger spot. On the Arby's, we got the classic beef and cheddar, the double big cheesy bacon burger, and their crinkle cut fries. This all costs about $27. Now over here at Ari's, we got their fries, we got their pastrami sandwich. Man, this thing is huge. Look how big that is. And then their heart attack burger. This all came out to $42. So a lot more expensive, but this looks like a ton more food. I don't even think I could eat all this. All right, let's unwrap this thing. All right. The flavors are good together, but I will say that the beef kind of tastes a little processed. Not my favorite, to be honest. Now let's compare it to the closest thing they had at Ari's, which is their pastrami sandwich. Oh my gosh. This thing is so big. It does look like the bread's getting a little soggy at the bottom because there's so much meat, but the top of it still looks good. I'm gonna take a bite of this. This tastes like real meat. The Arby's didn't have the texture that this meat has. I mean, this tastes like real meat. Wow, that's a lot of food. The bread, I will say, was a little soggy at the bottom, but what's inside of the sandwich tastes so good that it doesn't bother me. And maybe if I ate it a little bit faster, it wouldn't have been as soggy. This is called the double big cheesy bacon burger. This thing is heavy. Feels like the weight of like a baseball. All right, let's take a bite of this. Man, this thing is messy, but it tastes pretty good. I didn't even know Arby's made burgers, but now we gotta compare it to the heart attack burger. Look at this thing. I gotta see what's on this. It looks like we got 2 burger patties, just like the Arby's. There's bacon, there's avocado, and chili. I gotta say, chili on a burger sounds really good. Plus the avocado, yum. This is good. I'd say the burger patties taste pretty much the same, but it's the toppings that are on this one that's pretty crazy. Their chili's really good, fresh avocado. This is a good burger. All right, it's time for me to make a verdict. I actually was very surprised about the Arby's burger, but the ultimate winner here has got to be Ari's. But literally just down the street from Wingstop is Wings and Stuff. Same wings, similar name, but who makes a better wing? Let's go find out. All right, we got the Wingstop fries, bone-in chicken, barbecue style, and boneless chicken, lemon pepper style. And over here, we have Wings and Stuff. We got their fries, lemon parmesan, and barbecue with the bone-in. Let's dig in. From Wingstop, these are classic looking fries. Let's dip it in the ranch. Supposedly their ranch is supposed to be very good. Tastes like normal fries, nothing special. Let's compare it to Wings and Stuff fries. Whoa, look at these things. These are big crinkle cut fries. They got a little like sweetness to it on the seasoning, but the potatoes just taste better. I like the texture of them a lot more too. Let's try a barbecue wing from Wingstop over here. Crispy, pretty good. Now let's compare it to Wings and Stuff. Wow, this thing feels heavier. It's not as sweet, it's a little more tangy, and the chicken is much meatier. So the Wingstop was about $17 for all this, and the Wings and Stuff was about $18, so $1 difference. But we got 4 more wings with this. So the Wings and Stuff is a much better deal. All right, let's try the boneless wings now. All right, so this is a lemon pepper wing. Kind of refreshing. It's much lighter. It's pretty good. Well, look at this thing. What do we got here? This thing's huge. It's a lemon parmesan. There's a whole lot of cheese on it. All right, let's compare the size here. Obviously, the Wings and Stuff is bigger, but is it all batter? Let's find out. That's good. This is a lot more meat. They should call this Wings and I'm Stuffed. This is so much food. This is a better deal, better tasting, more chicken. Wings and Stuff for the win. Tommy's Burgers is an LA classic, and it's been copied so many times. There's knockoffs all over the city, like this one, Tom's Burgers. All right, we got the original Tommy's Burger and the copycat Tom's Burger. Now we're gonna try both of them, but first, the price. The price of the original Tommy's was $22.43. The price of the Tom's Burgers was $28.83, about a $6 difference. But is it worth it? Only one way to find out. Let's start with the thing that the original Tommy's is famous for, their classic chili burger. Here we go. This combo is really good. It's pretty messy to eat, but very satisfying. This is what made original Tommy's famous. Let's take a look at this. There's really not that much chili on this one, especially compared to the original Tommy's. So the Tom's Burger is lacking in the chili, but let's try it out. I like the meat on this burger. It has a good grilled taste. This is good, but the original Tom's Burger just has way more chili on it, more flavor. I gotta give original Tommy's a win when it comes to the chili burger. After all, that's what they're famous for. Let's check out the original Tommy's California Classic Burger. Ooh, that looks nice. So this burger looks pretty good. You got the lettuce, tomato, onion, Thousand Island burger, and cheese. I mean, this is a California classic. We know good burgers here. I wanna compare it to the Tom's Burger. Man, these burgers look pretty similar. So just by looking at it, the Tom's Burger looks like a better burger. I mean, you got a lot more meat on it, but let's actually see how it tastes. The lettuce is fresh and crispy. The pickles are good. The Thousand Island's tangy. The meat is on the smaller side, but this is a good burger. Original Tommy's chili cheese fries and Tom's Burgers chili cheese fries. Let's first compare how these look different. Wow, these original Tom's fries. Just from the looks of it, it looks like original Tommy's gave me way more chili than the amount of chili on the Tom's Burgers. This looks like a battle of the chili versus the cheese. Let's see which one's better. Let's take a bite of this. Lots of chili on this. The original Tommy's chili is so good. The chili here has such a unique flavor. Let's compare it to the Tom's Burger. Almost has like a tangy sour taste to it. It's kind of strange. I'm like, why does the chili have that flavor? It's different. I haven't tasted chili like that, but there's not a whole lot of it on these fries. These fries aren't bad, but I gotta say, original Tommy's wins on the chili cheese fries. So Tommy won 2 out of the 3 items. Their chili is just fantastic. So I gotta say, original Tommy's is the winner. But the food tour doesn't stop here. I also tried the craziest snacks around the world. To watch it, click the video here.